I want to talk to you guys about, I guess we can call it transitioning, which some people call escalation. Years ago, when I was learning this stuff, it wasn't a course. I didn't learn this stuff from a course. I learned it from what you guys are learning it from, which is so much better because I'm able to break stuff down to you guys so you can understand it a little better. Whereas, I don't know, it's kind of a bit the same because it's almost like learning a language from a textbook versus learning it from actually being in the environment. Babies don't have textbooks. They actually learn the language because they're in the environment. And even though this training is coming via textbook or whatever the case may be, I still want you guys to get the environment training because when I think about escalation and transitioning from saying hello to kind of busting the girls' balls a little bit with banter and then going to rapport and then getting to the point where you guys actually are interested in each other and all that stuff. Because these different levels have names, sometimes when you're learning that stuff, it becomes choppy. It's almost like when you're riding a bike for the first time and you're kind of moving the wheels and all of that. I know you guys are going to experience that. But, when I think about some of the guys that I've seen doing this stuff, these are some trainers that I see training this stuff. I can totally tell where the line is between the opener, the banter, the rapport, and going further with the girl when I see them do this on video because it's like a script that they're following. And I don't want you guys to become script followers. I mean, when you think about it, man, a ninja is very fluid. You don't even know they're there until that last look you get at them as they're walking away after they've killed you. That's how you have to be, man. It can't be a thing where you're actually performing a course with a girl to get her. It has to be a thing where this is how I feel. Sometimes you may start out with rapport and totally skip banter. I'm trying to come up with a way to invent going straight into banter without an opener, which makes no sense because in order to say something to someone that you don't know, you gotta open them. I'm coming up with the way to, well, actually I did this when I was younger. I went up to a girl and my opener was, do you have a pen? Do you have a piece of paper? She took both out. I said, give me your number. I looked at her, kissed her on the cheek, and walked away. Grand opening, grand closing. So the point that I'm making to you guys is I want you guys to start practicing this stuff and you having conversations with people and spending time with people. That way, when you're approaching that girl that you do like, you're a little more fluid. And I remember when I was learning this stuff when I was younger, I was so embarrassed that I actually closed a beautiful girl that I didn't know what to say after that. I didn't know what to say in the conversation on the phone. So my buddy who was teaching me this stuff, who was an absolute natural, I would have him talk on the phone to these girls for me. Because we spent so much time together, we kind of sounded like each other anyway. So he would talk to these girls for me on the phone, and then I'd just go hook up with them or whatever. But he was doing everything. But while that was going on, man, I was really paying attention to his technique, what he was doing, and I was taking notes. And then at some point I created a script. I actually wrote a script out that I would follow with every girl. And I'm on the phone saying this stuff to a girl. I'm like, yo, I think you're this, I think you're that, I want to spend time with you. I'm reading it off the paper, my list of stuff. She listens to everything and she says, wow, all of that sounds wonderful, but it sounds like you're reading off of a script. How embarrassing was that? It was so embarrassing, I just hung up the phone and never called her again. Because I never realized that I got to become fluid. Become fluid. Be water, my friend. Sean Swank, Confidence Community. Holla at you, boy. Boom.